So part of how I do this process is through reading a lot. And one of the resources that I've used my entire career, really since I was a kid, is Investor's Business Daily. It's really been a wonderful source of information, stock ideas, and data that really has helped me become a better investor. Now, I read all the papers and I do a lot of research, but there's nothing that combines all the different elements of what I'm looking for in a security in one place like IBD does. So as an investor, I break down analysis into three sections. 1, qualitative, 2, fundamental, and 3, technical. So these three sections all have to line up for an investment to be purchased by myself and my firm. And these are very important analyses. The first being qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis is really looking at the company, the industry itself, and management of the company, the products and services that determine whether a company is going to be successful or not. And the first section includes 2 areas that I look at very, very closely. One is the industry spotlight. Now this is very helpful because I can learn a lot more of the macro around an industry that I might be thinking about investing in. The second area I like to look for qualitative analysis is the New America section. The New America section is an excellent source of company-specific data, and it really dives deep into the qualitative analysis of a company. The second part of the analysis is fundamental analysis. This is an incredibly important part of stock analysis because what we're really looking at are the fundamentals behind a company, the earnings, the balance sheet, and the financials of the firm. And one of the nice things about IBD is that they have a process of ranking and selecting securities based off a myriad of data points that they're putting together to develop a composite score for each company. This is a very simple way to determine what securities are highest ranked based off their fundamentals within the IBD system. The third part of my analysis is technical analysis, and this is really looking at charts, graphs, and moving averages. And one of the great resources that IBD provides is the IBD 50. The IBD 50 is the top 50 stocks by all 3 criteria that IBD ranks. This is sort of a must-read for me on a weekly basis because not only do I get new ideas from this list, but it also reinforces ideas I've already invested in as well. The second list that I use is the IBD Big Cap 20. I love this list because it's the big cap stocks, and I tend to invest in large cap stocks because they tend to pay dividends, they tend to be safer, so I find this to be an incredibly important list for me to read on a weekly basis. The IPO leaders list is also a very important list for me. These are new companies that have recently come to market, and IBD tracks these companies over time, and that way I can go through this list and look for ideas and keep and follow these IPOs through that process. So this list is an important part of our process as well because these are new companies and new ideas, and oftentimes these companies can be great investment opportunities. The next list that I look at on a weekly basis is the income investors list. And this is really a great list for older people or people who are looking to get income off of their investment. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was MarketSmith. And MarketSmith is one of the online investment products that IBD has created that combines the qualitative, the fundamental, and the technical analysis onto one page on your computer screen. As you can see, we pulled up a chart of Apple. Looking at this right off the bat, you can see the technical analysis. So you see the chart going from the left to the top right, but secondly, you can see the fundamental data here down on the left. Now this is great because you got revenue growth and earnings growth, quarter over quarter, year over year, earnings per share and the estimates, PE ratio, management ownership percentages, all the fundamental data that's important, and then the qualitative data here on the top, which tells you about the company, its rankings, what they do and such. So to have all of this data in one place is incredibly powerful, and that's one of the reasons why I use MarketSmith on a daily basis as part of my process. By using these lists, you can generate a wonderful watch list of companies you're going to further investigate, further research, and ultimately, hopefully, make it into your portfolio.